Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another daily Splatoon 2 live stream. Today is going to be a little different. I asked you guys on Discord, and you said that you wouldn't mind a mixed-up live stream today because it turns out that I was going to do ranked, but I have 14 Ink Saver sub matches left, and I'd really rather not waste those. Of course, I want to use optimal gear in ranked, so I don't want to try grinding chunks in ranked. That's just not going to work out. So as you can see, we have 7 Ink Saver sub chunks. I need 30. And I've gotten really lucky with my food tickets. I actually have 5 sub-saver berries. 1 is active and 4 haven't been used yet. I play Salmon Run all the time, so, you know, I've just gotten so many. Zatendo, welcome. He asks, is this your real voice? For me, it seems like it doesn't. Yes, this is my real voice. I don't know why you wouldn't think it is. I don't know why you wouldn't think it is. I don't exactly have an exceptional one. This is how I naturally talk. Though I guess I project a little more when I stream. This is more how I talk normally, I guess. So here you can see I have a Firefin hat. I actually slotted it up to 3 slots just cuz. I also have a Firefin hoodie, which just comes with 3 slots, and Firefin is more likely to get Ink Saver sub chunks. And then you can see on my shoes, Firefin actually doesn't make shoes, which is a little disappointing. They don't make shoes, so I'm just using some neutral shoes to Ink Saver sub that I happen to have 3 slots on. I think they come with 3 slots. I definitely didn't slot these up. So we're going to be using the arrow spray, because, in my opinion, that's the best weapon for just spamming to get lots of points in Turf War. And then, Firefin Charger as Trev. No, maybe not. And then, I'm using the silver one because I guess that the RG, the RG is a little better because it has Sprinkler, but I have 400,000 points on this already, and I kind of want to max it out at this point. So we're just going to go with this. Finally, arrow spray, my main, says Mel. Oh, please no. Yeah, I literally just started streaming. So, if you just came in, don't worry. How did you slot them up, asks iLink. At level 30 and beyond, Judd will give you super sea snails for leveling up. He gives you 2 at level 30 and then 1 every level thereafter. And then you can just go to merch to slot up. He does not slot up or re-roll with cash anymore. He only does it with sea snails, which you get from leveling up or from, Splatfests. Hayden says, thought it was a Metopia stream. Well, I literally streamed 3 hours. 3 straight hours of Metopia this morning. My voice is still extremely tired. But, daily Splatoon 2 streams, right? I love it. What do you use to record your gameplay, asks Nintendo. Elgato Game Capture HD, the old one. Yeah, I remember you guys. Everybody doesn't have to ask that every single time. I have a bad memory, but it's not that bad. Welcome, Caleb. Welcome, Vincent. Welcome, Mean Lord Spence. He says you should grab yourself a shirt with the stealth ability. It makes you invincible while swimming. I really shouldn't. I don't know. I guess should is an extremely strong word. If you tell me why you think that, then I guess it would make a bit more sense. But that doesn't really connect to chunk grinding. Sure, the Camo Zip hoodie was available on Splatnet with Ninja Squid, but that's about it. I don't have any other Firefin 3-slot shirts. Ninja Squid is exclusive to shirts that have it, for one. And I don't really see how it would benefit me here. In fact, I want to keep moving as fast as possible to cover as much ground as I can. Ludicrous Red, welcome. It's great to see everybody. Game Reviews, welcome back. Okay. Avoid all conflict when grinding. Just kind of run around and spam arrow spray. Of course, it's not great when you're kind of winning like this. Actually, let's go back to spawn and ink everything up. I don't really care about winning, I care about getting as many points as possible. It's kind of hard to, like, carry in Turf War, it's so swingy. So, literally, just spraying 1600 P and not caring about actually trying to win or not is going to get you more average P, I found, than getting maybe 1,000, but working a little harder to get maybe 20% more wins. Welcome back, Moderator Proxence, it's great to see you. Hey, Expresso, welcome back. How are you doing? When will you do Rank Battle? I love your channel at Asks Game Reviews. It's great to see you again, Game Reviews. I'll be doing Rank Battle tomorrow. I just want to grind some chunks today, you know. Mix it up a bit. Uh-oh. Let's dodge the Stingray while making sure to continue inking things. Easy. Killer 444, more like Dire 444. Got him. Okay, Oh, that was kind of sneaky. How did he do that? So he went like this? I never thought to do that, actually. That's pretty slick. Alright. We are 900 points and only one death. 1 minute, 1 minute left. Let's keep this up. What is the highest P to get on a weapon? Asks VHS Life. I think I've inked, I inked 2,000 once with the arrow spray. 2,000 something. It was on Pump Track, of course. That's the easiest one to get points. Unfortunately, I don't think that's in the rotation right now, if I'm correct. I didn't really bother looking. Oh god, I was very stupid there. Oh hey, it's J12 calling. If you guys are on my friends list, you're welcome to join, of course. This is just regular Battle Turf War. Ah, man. I died too much. Or rather, twice. So I'm not getting as many points as I should. Rotofire says, rip Leafy's voice. Does it really sound that bad? Let me know. My voice like scratchy? It's what boy Wendy says, you should grind with the Splatfest tea. As I said, should is a very strong word. Please consider before using it. He says, because it costs less to scrub. However, we're specifically grinding for a single type of chunks, okay? Alright. Plus, we only have a certain amount of drinks, and I have the cash to spend on scrubbing a bunch of times. So no, I shouldn't use the Splatfest tea. I appreciate the suggestion, but I think you sound fine, says Astro Octo. Okay. I sound fine, says Straw Hat Man. Okay. Rotofire says it's not bad. Oh, hey, Trev is here with the tag. Leighton! Oh my god! Oh my god, level 5. Are you watching this? Harriet says, when we play ARMS, I got DLC. Also, I love you. I did a launch day live stream of the DLC. I've been meaning to have a video out about it. I really should get that out, actually. Pump Track will be on at 10, says Hillbill. That doesn't make sense because stages go up at odd hours. I'm guessing you mean 9? In which case, we'll be streaming when it goes up, so that's nice. Hey, CMO, welcome back. Thank you so much, Party Cat, for another super chat today. He says, hey, Leafy, thanks, and Charlie in your game. Heck yeah. Oh my god, this is the full 101 Leafy team here, guys. We have Charlie, Trev, and J12 Cone, and me. Let's go, guys. Booyah. If we can manage to get 7 guys from the stream in here, we should vow to just not kill each other and spam arrow spray. Can we do that? Booyah. Hey guys, please remember that one of the main rules in the chat is, of course, to be nice. Thanks again to Party Cat for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Ooh, got Leighton. That splat reminds me of a puzzle. Oh, Proxence is coming on now. Let's go. Oh, welcome to the stream, Woomy King. It's great to see you. Shav and Paul, I mean, they're literally compilations of splats. I don't really know what you expect from that. I can make a compilation of me doing the same. I don't know why people keep spamming me about that. Like, it's kind of annoying, to be honest. Welcome to the chat, Dalton Meadows. He says, hey, Leafy, longtime YouTube lurker, finally made a stream with no notifications. I am very impressed. He says, I feel like I'm at a live concert. It's exciting, right? I normally suggest turning on notifications so you don't miss streams, but you seem like a daredevil. So, you do you, man. I'm proud of you for making it here. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're rocking it. 101 Leafy Dream Team. What is the shoe on the thumbnail? That's Bob Bobinson. It's just a joke about the Norimaki shoes that I'm wearing right now. They're parodying real-life shoes. Will you stream Mario and Rabbids, Leafy? Asks Hayden. Yes, and I'll be doing strategy videos on it. Should I use Aerospray if I join your match? Asks Aiden. Yeah, because it'll get you the most points. And if we can get a lobby with seven people plus me, some people that I know plus me, we should just vow to not kill each other and just run around like maniacs spraying everything. And that way we'll grind like 200p, because we won't have to worry about anything. Just continuously run around, don't splat each other, and ink each other's turf. Fire says, I'm not getting notifications, even though I have them on. You know, YouTube can be really freaky sometimes. I really don't know why, but it's just not consistent about anything. I'd say check your phone settings if you're expecting them on your phone. Check your Chrome settings if you're in your browser. How's your day been today? Asked Angrio. I streamed Metopia. I slept for like 3 hours because I was exhausted after that. I ate dinner and now I'm streaming again. So, very busy. That's for sure. Welcome, Free Sam, bro. I'm so sorry. Let me pull that up. I was playing the match and I completely missed it. That is my fault. I'm so sorry. Let's fix that. I think I can even replay the notification. I know a friend of mine did that. Alright, here we go. Let's replay that. Thank you so much, Free Sam, bro. You're so kind. He says, have a second donation for the day just cuz. Anyway, here's my question of the day. Thank you so much, dude. What are some questions you consider so bad they're a joke, and how would you buff them to make them more viable? Oh boy. Free Sam, bro, always, he's very kind, and he always asks some really good questions. I appreciate it. Oh man, the size of my alert picture is all messed up. What happened? Oh, I think it's because you have the big question. Okay, that's really funny. I didn't realize it did that. Anyway, so what weapons are so bad I consider them a joke, and how would I buff them? Well, I consider Mori Towers a joke because it's so bad, but that's a stage. What weapons don't I like? Well, Aerospray, okay. Aerospray has a specific niche, right? It's good for turf war. So, if you're asking about viability, I'm guessing you're asking about ranked, so we're just gonna pretend turf war doesn't exist. If we're not talking in a ranked mode vacuum, then I wouldn't touch Aerospray because it needs to exist. We need to have a good turf war weapon like this. But if we're simply talking about competitive play, where it's just the 3 ranked modes, then the issues with Aerospray are 1, it's low accuracy, 2, it's low range, and 3, it's low damage. So, overall, it's just ridiculously difficult to kill anybody unless you get the jump on them and you just press your body up against them. And it's just, it cannot duel, basically. It can't slay people in any sort of capacity. Any good capacity, rather. So, if I had to buff it, realistically, I wouldn't rework the entire weapon, because that would just turn it into, like, a splatter shot or something, right? Or a Splash-o-Matic, basically. Splash-o-Matic is good Aerospray. I'll say that. If you're wondering how I'd buff Aerospray overall, I'd just turn it into Splash-o-Matic. But if we want to keep its identity as a high-spread, airbrush-inspired weapon, so it needs to have that very high spread, I would boost its damage. Okay, so I boost its damage so it takes at least 1 less shot to kill. And I would increase its concentration towards the middle. So its shots still have the same spread, see? However, it has a higher probability of having shots be towards the center of your reticle, if that makes sense. That is how I would buff Aerospray. What other weapons do I think are really bad? Right now, I think Dynamo Roller is very, very bad, just because its loadout is awful. A couple of things that I would consider giving Dynamo Roller would be... Oh, got you, J12 Cone. Maybe, Ink Armor would be really good on Dynamo Roller. Any other sub-weapon, really, maybe Toxic Mist, though I just really like Toxic Mist. Maybe, I was gonna say Disruptor, but that doesn't exist. Maybe, Tentamissiles, of course. So I just give it some of my top weapons, either Tentamissiles and Ink Armor for its special, or Toxic Mist or Suction Bomb for its subs. I just give it a better loadout, really. I think Dynamo Roller, in my opinion, is not really worth using. If you want something with that kind of reach, then I would maybe suggest the Flingza Roller. I don't know. I just feel like Dynamo Roller is not very strong due to its lack of good options. They didn't include the gold Dynamo Roller. I think that was in the launch version of Splatoon 1. If they do bring it back, I'd hope that it gets something like Tentamissiles, something like Toxic Mist. That would be really good. Nice. And maybe, let's try, sorry for ignoring the chat. I like I like splitting. One of the suggestions that I got is that I should give more gameplay commentary, which I agree with. So we're going to concentrate on this good question for now. So let's choose one more weapon to talk about that I would buff. Ink Brush. I would just turn Ink Brush into the Octo Brush. Like, okay, I know it's kind of a cop-out because he said, how would you buff it? But, sorry, I lost my train of thought. The Octo Brush is basically a better ink brush. It has more range, it has more damage, it has a wider path, which doesn't really matter. It has everything at the cost of, what? Lower run speed when you're rolling, which you don't really want to do anyway. I'd just say, I don't know, remove ink brush is how I would buff it. So let people only choose Octo Brush if they want to play a brush weapon. Welcome, Go to Bed Michael, for subscribing. Let's not do that today. Sandslay says you're level 39. Oh, Jesus. No one saw that. Close your eyes. Pause the video. Skip 5 seconds ahead. Oh, man. Nobody's exiting the room. Hang in there. We can get the dream room going. Welcome, James Walker. He says, hi, Leafy101. Love your vids. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. We are growing so fast. We're almost at 10.6 thousand. When we just got to 10,000 on Saturday. That's pretty rad. Can we get to 11,000 by the end of the week? I'd be psyched if we did. I'm crossing my fingers. I know it's kind of a lofty goal, but 15,000 by the end of the month would be super cool. Fonma Wave Nami says, it's funny how you were like level 30 when I was 10 and now I'm 40. Yeah, I haven't been playing too much ranked just because I've been saving that for viewers. So the main thing that I play in Splatoon is Salmon Run. And you don't level up when you play Salmon Run. I've literally played like 100 hours of Salmon Run. I've been saving ranked for viewers, and I do grind Turf War occasionally, but when I'm playing Splatoon, I'm mainly playing Salmon Run, honestly. When I'm playing it off stream. I've gotten just hundreds and hundreds of shirts. Welcome, Oscar. It's great to see you. Yes, you got a play button now, Leafy. Yeah, I got the graphite play button for 10,000 subscribers. I expect it in 10 years. Hi, Leafy. How are the Turf Wars going? That's Pika Pro. Great to see you, Pika Pro. Thanks for coming to another stream. Turf Wars are going all right. I would like to get more people that I know in here so that we could have full pacifist matches and just grind points. Unfortunately, nobody's leaving my room, so that's not going to happen soon. As I said, Aerospray, very bad for dueling. You notice I had to not kite, but strafe pretty well there. Aerospray can't really kite due to its lack of reach. Let's loop around. Just avoid conflict if possible, and ink as much as you can. Is really the general strategy here. Because we just want to grind points, so we can get some ink saver sub chunks. I forget who it is because the chat was moving so fast. Welcome, Bryce Jones. Thanks for subscribing. I forget who it was, but somebody asked, how exactly does using these clothes get you more ink saver sub chunks? Because I mentioned that at the beginning of the stream, but I didn't mention why. Well, each clothing is made by a specific brand in Splatoon, which I think is the coolest idea ever. The World Ends With You uses a certain similar system, but with different effects. Anyway, each brand has a higher chance, or rather 5 times chance to be, 5 times greater chance to be more specific, of rolling a certain ability. For example, Squid Force has 5 times chance to get ink resistance, if I'm correct. And Firefin, the brand that I'm wearing my hat and shirt on, has 5 times chance to roll ink saver sub. So we're going to get 5 times more from the hat and the shirt than I normally would, if I was using like the Splatfest tee or something. Your World Ends With You, says Zeta. I agree. Coma Cameron asks, Leafy, why are you using Arrow Meme? It gets you a lot of points, see? We lost, but I almost got as much as the lowest performing person on the victorious team. Wow, 280 people watching. Welcome, guys. Hope you enjoy seeing my awful luck here. Oh wow, the Cannons asks, hey, could you tell my brother Max happy birthday? It's his birthday and he would really appreciate it, thanks. By the way, you're his favorite YouTuber and streamer. Hey Max, happy birthday. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you watching my streams, and I hope that you have an awesome birthday. Birthdays are always really fun. My birthday is my favorite day of the year, so I hope you have a good one, Max. Thanks again for watching on your birthday, dude. Christian asks, what are you doing this stream? Grinding gear. We have Leighton, Ton, and J12 Cone. We have the full Arrow meme team. Meme team, boys. Let's go. Yeah, everybody in the chat, wish Max a happy birthday, please. That would be awesome. Mori Towers is always a little difficult to get points on because the paths are so narrow. So you're moving along very long paths without getting much turf to ink. On the contrary, Pump Track, it's just this large open circle, and the paths are very wide when you're on the paths, and you just spray everywhere and get 10 million points in a second. Welcome, Chris Brito. Great to see you at another stream. Thank you so much, everyone in the chat, for wishing Max a happy birthday. Oh, it is not my birthday, Death Madness. Mine is in a few months. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, we're winning too hard, guys. We can't beat them too hard, or else we're not going to get points. Let them win for a minute. Booyah. What's good, man? Asks Marina. Great to see you again, dude. This stream is good, I think. I'm trying to grind up some Inksaver sub chunks so I can make the perfect gear. Can make some gear to surpass Metal Gear. However, I'm not getting too lucky with the rolls yet. You're too good, says Trev. I know, right? Love your vids, says Not on eBay. Thank you, dude. How do you get people to read the description, asks Aiden. Evidently, I don't, because no one does. Some people suggested that I should read the description on my stream, like, layout here, along with the product provided by Nintendo. However, I feel like that would be detrimental to the VOD quality, because that won't be relevant when people are watching the VODs. And I feel like that would, I don't know, it would just compromise the quality of my videos overall. When you compare, I just feel like it wouldn't be a great decision. If you guys think differently, let me know in the comments. Resambro asks, here's another question, of course. I know you haven't played a lot of Turf War. No, I've played a ton, actually. But have you joined any Squid Party or EXP Grind lobbies? I'm trying to make an EXP Grind lobby right now. In case you haven't noticed, I'm trying to get 7 people in, and then we all use Aerospray and agree not to kill each other, so we just ink a bunch, which I assume is what you mean by that. And I haven't even found a Squid Party. I haven't tried to organize one either. I know that's kind of a disappointing answer. I've tried to start one, but people just shot me. Press people aren't exactly the most humorous people sometimes. They wouldn't even booyah back. Why haven't we gotten the final event map in Wibble Wobble as Captain Falcon? I don't know. If I understood NHN, I would be a much smarter person than I currently am. Melvie asks, I was actually going to donate today to request you to play Aerospray, but what a coincidence. I'll think of a better thing to ask in my donation. If you donate, then I'll friend you, by the way. My friends list is full, so I don't accept every friend request. But I feel like that's a nice way to thank people, I think. Great grinding stream, good luck, says RRJ. As you say good luck, I get Inksaver main. I'm kind of salty about that. Alright, let's scrub my gear and start reorganizing a new lobby. Anyway, to level up fast, asks Slime King. You're watching it. I need Inksaver main, says Andrew. I don't. My headphones are Inksaver main. Alright, let's scrub these. Scrub the shirt. Or, sorry, scrub the hat. Definitely. Okay, how much experience until, yeah, okay, let's scrub. Whatever, I don't care. Free Sample says, speaking of friends, you haven't added me yet, but that's kind of my fault. I don't actually have a Switch. You scared me for a second, Sambro. Oh, this is kind of lucky, though. I'm liking this. I'm liking that a lot. Special charge up plus ink recovery up. That's pretty good. I might just switch my shoes, honestly. I might switch to, let's switch to the Sea Slug high tops. That's too good. I want to try and get triple ink recovery on those. Special charge up plus ink recovery up is a pretty good combo. So we're just gonna do another 10 attack here. Welcome, Holden Z. He asks, how are you doing today? Kind of a new sub, even though I've watched your videos for a while. Well, I really appreciate you subscribing. That's always, it's really a good way to show that you're enjoying them. I like seeing that people like them, you know? Try and make people happy, at least. Keep the easies, says Dalton. That's true, they're in the thumbnail. So, we have 9 matches left here. It's not worth renewing. I don't want to waste half a ticket. Caleb says, Leafy, roast me. You keep spamming in an attempt to get roasted, and that's kind of sad. I'm full Splash Mob. I got Arrow Meme. How do I join? Asks Nerdium. If you're on my friends list, you can join me through that. If you aren't, Nintendo is kind of backwards about this stuff, so you can't. Would you ever use Ninja Squid or Stealth Jump? Asks Glaceon. I would use Ninja Squid sometimes. However, I would not use Stealth Jump because they nerfed it. It's actually not a real Stealth Jump. If they're close to the point that you're jumping to, they can see your jumping point. They just can't see it from far away. Welcome, Moderator Christina. Thanks for joining the match here. Naruto asks, why aren't you using Splatfest Tea? It's 2,000 to scrub. Yeah, but it's 1/5 of the chance to get Ink Saver subs, so Luna asks, what exactly is bad about Aerospray? Go back like 5 to 10 minutes in the stream. I did a whole explanation about it and how I would change it. I love seeing you splatting me on your team, says Party Cat. I'm glad that you like that. Oh, jeez, let's not. Shh. Nice! Sasakura. It's like he was trying to be a weeb and then accidentally made a typo. Keep up the great vids and streams, says eBay. Thank you. I like the encouragement. I'm vain like that. Shower me with praise. Do you even know I'm here? Asks Bronson. I didn't notice you in the chat. Sorry, Bronson, but it's great to see you again. You come to quite a few of the Splatoon streams. PGMC says, notice me, happily. Da 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 da. This is one of my favorite songs in the game. Welcome, Jingnan. Sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. Thanks for subscribing. Uh-oh. Can you not? Okay, if you play Charger in Turf War, you're officially one of the worst people ever. Okay, the whole point of Turf War is to just cover as much turf as possible to grind cash and experience, right? Chargers don't actually cover much turf because they camp in one spot and try and kill people. So not only are they not getting experience and points, right? Their entire purpose is to prevent other people from doing so. You're such a miserable person if you do that. I'm kind of being sarcastic though. People need a place to practice Charger, and unfortunately, the only place outside of ranked to practice Charger is Turf War. But seriously, come on, makes me so sad. Cosmic Cat says, love your vids. What would you say are the best abilities for a Dualies player? Ink Saver main, because the Dualies dodge roll takes up some ink. And then I'd use Ink Recovery as well. Just because if you want to be dodge rolling a lot, you want to be able to recover your ink quickly. And you don't want to be running out because you want to be able to stay in attack stance for as long as possible, since that's one of the main advantages of the Dualies. Nice! That's what I thought. Please, just let me grind. Come on. Tyler says, Leafy, I use GooTuber and Turf War. Why are you judging me? Because GooTuber is the worst Charger. There's not really any point to GooTuber. You can just kind of squid. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Sakura. I was providing a visualizer. You can just kind of squid every second to retain your charge infinitely as a Charger, of course. And GooTuber still glows under ink, so it's not like you can use it to be stealthy or anything. It's not like you'll be like, oh, I'll store a charge and then stealth up to somebody, since I can hold my charge for 5 seconds. No. Somebody will see a giant glowing blob quickly approaching them and say, oh, I'm about to die. I better shoot it. YouTuber isn't very useful. Infected Duck says, hi, Leafy, Streamlabs won't let me donate. That's an interesting issue. What payment method are you trying to use? What's the front limit on Switch, asks RJ? 300. It's not a lot. It's not a lot for a YouTuber, at least. Angry asks, Leafy, would you call the arrow meme the skillless machine gun? No, I wouldn't. It's not really a machine gun. 200 points with a Splattershot Pro? That has to be a disconnect. Any tips on how to counter arrow meme? I know it sounds dumb, but I always seem to get splatted, asks Night. Keep your distance. Use things like Jet Squelcher, Splattershot Pro, even just the normal Splattershot, and don't approach them. Just walk backwards if they're trying to kill you. That's the key. Walk backwards. If you're using roller, pick a god and pray. Hey Leafy, it's me again, says Ninja Beaver. Great to see you again, dude. He asked, do you do fan battles for Splatoon 2? Yes, I do it every Saturday at 6 p.m. Central Time, so make sure to tune in. Can you use a lounge to unite us, asks Nerdium. No, I can't, because you can't grind experience in lounges. That's an interesting question, Crimson. Crimson asks, Leafy, what should I buy? Night Wand for Kontetsu or the Whisk Mic for Princess Peach? This is Metopia. Night Wand for Kontetsu, of course. I'm guessing he's a mage, which is a good choice for him. What time do you usually stream so I can catch them more often, asks Dog? I stream sporadically for Splatoon due to the rotating modes and such, and I want to make sure that as many people can watch them as possible. However, I do stream every day, so make sure to turn notifications on by clicking the bell, then checking the checkbox, and clicking OK, and you'll get a push notification on your browser or phone or whatever you're using, so you know exactly when I start to stream. Let's see. Oh, Bulby is here. I missed his remark, though. Keep up the good work, says Jesus Gamer Go. Thank you. Splatted loser. More like loser, am I right, guys? Because I splatted him. It's not fair when you already name yourself loser, dude. You can't... That's not fair. Do you prefer Arrow Meme MG over RG? No, I prefer the RG. However, I have 400,000 points on the MG, so I kind of just want to keep climbing that. Oh my god, Crimson says Kontetsu came back with an HP banana. That's awful. Angrio asks, why is it that every time I join, the game is like, the game is full, OMG? Because we're playing a game right now, so we have 8 people. Just wait there. Wait for the match to end, and you'll get put in when people leave. Hey, Kitty Game, welcome. Please read, do you play Switch? Asks Jacob Davis on Nintendo Switch. I'm guessing this is a joke, right? Please tell me this is a joke. I mean, I get people unironically asking me, do you like Yokai Watch when streaming Yokai Watch? But this has to be a joke. I am not, in fact, playing the Chinese mobile ripoff of Splatoon. I am playing Splatoon 2, which is only available on Nintendo Switch. So, yes, Jacob Davis, I am playing Switch. And I do play Switch. I've almost exclusively covered Switch games on my channel. What's your ideal gear setup, please, asks Owl. What I'm using, I'll show you after. I'll show you after, once I get my chunks. It's Ink Saver main, double ink resistance, ink recovery, and Ink Saver sub. 3 chunks, 3 subs are basically a main, is what I'm saying. Welcome to the new subscribers, sorry I missed you. If I get 1,000,000 points with GooTuber, do I get the golden spray button? That's Captain Falcon. No, you get the golden no fun allowed button. Oh, no thanks. Ooh, nice. And Leafy says Arrow Meme can't kill people. Like I said, you have to get the jump on them and press yourself against them, like I did. Some of you guys are crazy. I love you guys. Miles Weiss, thank you for subscribing. Arrow says, what about some blaster love? Any favorable blasters, Leafy? Yes. Oh, Rapid Blaster. Hyrule Blizzard, thanks for coming. It's great to see you. Mods, timeout. Literally everybody's spamming about lag, please. Thanks. Scroll up in the chat and time everyone out that spammed. YouTube added a new feature where you can pause the chat by holding Alt. Use that. Are dualies valuable in a tournament situation? Asks Xavier Leon. It's great to see you again, dude. Yes, dualies are certainly viable in a tournament situation. You just gotta be careful. In my opinion, you should use the dualie squelchers because they have a much longer range. Dualies don't have a lot of range, is one of their main weaknesses, in my opinion. It's pretty short. Death Madness says, hope I was a good boy. You always are, Death Madness. CJ says, well, this stream chat is gonna be empty. I don't care. Stop spamming. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Protofire. Dula says, can't believe you got me to play my 3DS. Oh my god, yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying Miitopia. Uh-oh. Okay. Defend the base. Or don't. Oh, dude, don't. Please don't. No. Just let me grind. I'll let you grind if you let me. We have 6 arrow sprays. This is incredible. Okay, so where's some more green? I'm trying to not die. Welcome, Soccer Hero. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Shondito asks, Leafy, have you ever played MapleStory? That play is one way to put it. I invested several hundred hours and a little too much cash into that game. I played that game for so many years and so many hours, dude. I had like 6 characters. Looking for 8 attack, white glove, at. Dude, those memories, Shondito. MapleStory memories. That was a classic game. No thanks. Oh, yeah, it's Christina. Yula says, Leafy, because of you getting me to play the demo, I'm actually considering buying Miitopia. I say go for it. I guess disclaimer, Nintendo sent it to me. So there's that. But I think it's worth $40 from what I've seen. I haven't played the full thing, but I think it's hysterical. It's really funny. Wixsum asked the same thing, is Miitopia worth it? Well, I haven't played the full thing, so I can't speak about its length. But if it's at least 20 hours, and I'm guessing it is because it's an RPG, if it's at least 20 hours and it continues this same type of quality, then certainly. Christina says, get Miitopia, it's so good. She's played more than I have. Dun, 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 dun. Angrio asks, what would you do if you found out your best friend was a GooTuber main? He wouldn't be my best friend anymore. Welcome back, Space Usagi. Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for coming to the stream today. Seriously, no sub chunks yet? This is stressing me out. Yeah, I agree, Crimson. Crimson says, come on, game, please give Leafy's equipment the right abilities. Kendall, I have done the same. He says, I invested 200 hours into Splatoon 1 and 300 hours into Yokai Watch 2. I regret nothing. I've done exactly that as well. Or 250 in Splatoon 1 and 300 in Yokai Watch 2. So probably 400 if you combine Bony Spirits and Fleshy Souls. Don't get stressed, stay positive, says RJ. Yeah, we gotta pray to Reggie for better rolls. Let's go, Christina. I think George is on my friends list too. Nice. Welcome, PGMC73. I saw you in the chat. Thanks for subscribing, dude. If you're watching and you're enjoying the stream, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. We're growing fast. We get more people in here every day. So make sure to join us. Bevinator says, I can't join the lounge. Well, that's because this isn't a lounge, so that's certainly problematic if you're trying to join one. So Rosa, I don't appreciate your sass. Why do you like Subsaver, asks MetaZeus. Because I spam Poison Toxic Mist as much as possible, and Jet Squelcher just uses so much ink with every shot. So I'm trying to stack a bunch of ink management skills. Alright, my mic is back. Sorry, I just sneezed really loud. Okay. Oh, hey, hello. How's it going? Hey, Tyler. She says, love you, Leafy. Your streams are amazing. Thank you, Tyler. Don't get grilled. Stay off the kills. Welcome, AJ the Awesome. Thanks for subscribing. Captain Falcon asks, are we going to get a Salmon Run stream for this period? Yes, it'll be tomorrow. Obi-Wan says, I'm excited for Leafy to get like 100k subs so I can brag about being here pre-10k. Dude, I'm excited for that too. Hopefully it happens. That would be fun. We've been growing fast. We doubled in subscribers in both June and July. My big, huge goal would be like, oh my god, this is insane, is if we could get to 15K this month. I don't know if that'll happen, but that would be insane. Got him. My realistic goal is shooting for 20K by the end of the year. I think that's pretty realistic. Mad Gamer asks, Leafy, why do you hate me? Because you put words in my mouth like that. I never said I hate you. Welcome, Don Cowell. I didn't return my 3DS to get Psychic Spectres. It's worth it, asks Bradley. I might be a little biased, but I'd say certainly. It's going to be incredible. Even better than Bony Spirits and Fleshy Souls. LOL OMG, thanks for subscribing. I've been here since 2K. Does that make me special, asks Max Goslin. Yes, it does. Welcome, Bevinator. Jacob Davis asks, Leafy, please read. Can you friend me? It's in my profile. Jacob, can you please read the description? Thanks. Anybody that wants you to friend them, please read the description. That's going to be the one announcement for this stream. Welcome to the chat stream, Aiden. Guys, I'm not ignoring anybody on purpose. I'm not malicious. I'm just playing a video game, so I can't physically call everybody out. I'm trying my best. Tyler says, apparently I have 1 subscriber. Hype. Congratulations, Tyler. How do you feel about 24-hour Salmon Run, S King? I love that. That's great. Welcome, Crazed Potato Man. Doodles, welcome back. He says, hey, Leafy just joined. Where's J12 Cone? He usually joins me. Sir Rosa says, Leafy, if you can't read, respond, and reply to every message while playing a video game, you don't deserve us. I'm sorry, Sir Rosa. It's great to see you, by the way. Aesthetic Hacker asks, Leafy, please read this. What is your opinion on piracy? Piracy is quite literally illegal, for one, and two, you cannot consider yourself a real fan of anything if you pirate it. You are not supporting the creators. Anybody who pirates is... I do not respect them. That's all I'll say on the matter. I don't want to get too negative. Thank you so much, Infected Duck, for the donation. He says, hey, Leafy, I love your videos and stream. I'm Infected Duck on YouTube, I guessed. And Cost on Discord and Switch. Keep making awesome content. Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Infected Duck. Message me after the stream and I'll get you added right away. Woomy. Just joined. Is this the only Turf War? Asked Highest Key. Welcome, Highest Key, and yes, I am grinding for ability chunks. So I'm just playing Turf War as of now. Is Jet Squelcher good for Turf War? Asked Will Link. I'd say not really. Maybe, kind of, I guess. If you make a squid joke, says PGMC. I don't wanna. Oh, no. Oh, man. I had a good squid joke. I'll save it for the next time someone asks me for one. Because I just thought of a good one. Mama Bear says, I love you. Thank you. However, the person above him, King Crimson, asks, why do you hate me? Why can't I join the lobby? Are you ignoring me? I'm pretty sure you're being facetious there. Do you use motion controls? Yes, I do. Say a squid joke, says Holden Z. I would, but he can't think of a good one right now. Does Leafy read messages while being a pro at the game? I try. I wouldn't really call using Arrow Meme and Turf War being pro, though. What weapon do you think will come in the next update, asks Marina. I'm hoping for Splatbrella. Oh my god, the game on YouTube Gaming still says Metopia? That's really bad because it's used for, like, suggestions and stuff. I gotta fix that. Thank you, Angrio. That's a big deal. Is Splattershot Pro good for Turf War? Asks, Blaine. I would say so. It's got a pretty good rate of fire. And it's got nice range, too. Cheese Pro asks, why can't Inklings take showers or baths? It's implied that they can. They just can't, like, dip themselves in water entirely. So I guess not baths. Because they would burst. They're made of ink. Oh, J12 Cone's trying to join, but people keep filling the lobby. Do you like rollers, asks Mr. Kaka? I do. I just don't use them much, because I don't really like using them. But I like them as a weapon. Booyah. Oh my god, thank you so much, Siren Zephyr, for the $5 donation. He says, if anyone says they love you, they are wrong. I love you. Snack World hype, I agree. We're going to be streaming Snack World in a couple of weeks. It's a new 3DS game created by Level 5, my favorite video game company. Siren Zephyr is covering the toys. I am not, because I was not fortunate enough to get some pre-orders in time. So check out my friend Siren, he's commenting in the chat right now. If you want to see his incredible toy coverage, he has super, super high camera quality. It's insane. I actually did a voiceover for one of his videos. So definitely give it a subscription if you're into that stuff. And look out for some Snack World streams from me in a couple weeks. I'm very hyped. Mad Gamer asks, did you know the Splatfest tees can be scrubbed for only 2,000 gold? I did. Did you know that the Splatfest tees only have a fifth of a chance as Firefin tees for getting Ink Saver sub, which is the chunk that I want? Can you recap what ability chunks you're going for? Asks Alex. Ink Saver sub. I wouldn't mind getting some ink resistance, but I really just want ink saver sub. Are we doing Discord Salmon Run, asks Angrio? Yes, we'll do that tonight. Thank you so much, Rue, for the $5 donation. You guys are so nice. It's so flattering. The fact that I booyah'd and you said woo me makes me happy, so I have some money. Oh my god. Woo me. Tyler says, Leafy, give me a cool fact about inkling anatomy. They don't have bones, apparently. They're just made of ink. Squids have, like, one bone, from what I've heard. But, inklings don't have any. Marie mentions that in Splatoon 1. Callie says something like, if I fell from there, I'd break all my bones. And Marie goes, well, you would if you had bones. But we don't have any. Or no, she says that in Hero Mode, doesn't she? But she also mentions it in Splatoon 1. I know that, for sure. But she mentions it again in Splatoon 2. In the level with the raising platforms and the moving ones. It's in World 5 or 4, I think. Sector 5 or 4. Marina asked, did you do the voiceover for the Coxey Enma Breath Watch thingy? Yes, I did. I love Enma. So Zarin was nice enough to ask me if I wanted to do the voiceover. And of course I was like, heck yes. Please. King Cripson asks, hey, do you have a YouTube channel? I would love to subscribe. No, I don't. Sorry, I don't have a YouTube channel. Leafy, will the Snack World get an English release? Asks Shandito. Yes, we know from a June press release that it will. We don't know anything more than that, though. What's your favorite video game of all time or video game franchise? Asks Skizuto. Pikmin 2 and the Pikmin franchise overall. However, I would say the Kirby franchise is like the most consistently incredible. Ooh, yeah. What's the best ability in Splatoon 2? Asks Levi. Ink resistance, in my opinion. Oh, okay. Don't kill. That's asking for mercy. Okay. So we're just gonna, okay, let's walk in a circle, okay? Let's walk in a circle here. And just ink. No, don't go, Christina! You're ruining it! We were gonna walk in a circle and keep inking over each other. Or we should, like, stand in a corner and just keep spraying a slight distance apart from each other so we continuously cover each other's turf. That would work, right? Suzuto says, nice, but I've never played Pikmin myself. Get Pikmin 2 on Wii U. It's only $20 on the eShop. Best game you'll ever play. How do you get tickets for drinks? Asks James. You play Salmon Run and cross your fingers. Sneaky asks Leafy, why aren't you answering my questions? Because I already answered them on Discord? All you've been asking is if I've heard of Cross and Angie, the anime, which I have, but I've never seen it. Fuse Shadow asks, is watching a certain site piracy? Yes, it is. Pikmin 2 is literally the best game, says Douglas. Douglas, I love you. Woomy. Protofire asks Leafy, do you like anime? I'm playing a Japanese game, so I would assume so. I love it. My favorite is Fooly Cooly. Thanks, Nathan, for subscribing. Welcome. Ka-chow. All me. Play Metopia, says Mama Bear. I did for 3 straight hours this morning. Siren Zephyr asking the real questions. Why do kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Because it's delicious. Is Splash-o-Matic good? Asks Max. Yes, I love it. It is my second favorite turf war weapon. Welcome, Jadens. Let's see here. Welcome back, Deprez Yoshi Art. He says, hey Leafy, I just joined. Thank you. Did they nerf Carbon Roller? Asks Taya. I don't think so. I think the vertical flick is a buff, too. Do you have a Discord? Asks Helma. Yes, I do. You're welcome to join. Link is in the description. Obi-Wan S is thinking Spanish galleons for their gold piracy, because I do that all the time. Sea of Thieves coming to Xbox One and Windows 10 this fall. Never heard of Snack World? What kind of game is it? Asks Aiden Clay. It's like Fantasy Life, if you've played that. It's an action RPG on the 3DS. Emphasis on both the action and RPG parts. Tons and tons of customization, skills, gear, summons, ally companions, quests, dungeons to explore, bosses, so many cool things, with just such neat, unique design. I don't want to spoil too much, and in fact, I don't even know enough to spoil since they haven't revealed a lot. Oh, I'm sorry, Christina. Well, you threw a suction bomb at me, so you're asking for it. It's gonna be awesome, so make sure to tune in. When someone asks me if I like anime, I'm like, is Avatar: The Last Airbender anime? Teen Titans is my favorite anime. Zarin Zephyr says, Leafy and I will cover the games, just wait for it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Zarin has a 3DS capture card. I forgot about that. So, Zarin Zephyr will be covering the games as well. Death Bandit asks, Leafy, do you think Splatoon 2 will be close to Game of the Year? No, I don't, because nothing will be even remotely close to Super Mario Odyssey. Now, if Super Mario Odyssey didn't exist, Splatoon 2 would be close to Game of the Year. But with Mario Odyssey coming out, nothing's going to be, like, even remotely close. Oh, sorry, Christina. Don't shoot, don't shoot! 2 people at the same exact time say my favorite anime is SpongeBob. That's just mind sync right there. Ramadan X, did you mention something about summons? Yes, in Snack World, not Splatoon. You cannot summon Shiva in Splatoon, I'm sorry. But Snack World has a lot of cool summons. John Anderson asks, earlier you said each brand has a 5 times greater chance of giving a certain ability chunk. Do you know which brand gives what? Or I guess ability sub. Yes, so if you go to Krusty Sean's drink menu, when you hover over each drink, in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, 1 brand logo is displayed, or 2 in the case of Cold Blooded. Those are the brands that have the greatest chance, or rather the increased chance, of rolling that sub. So, like, if you hover over an Ink Saver Berry drink, you'll see the Firefin logo. Oh, sorry, Rue. Glad you could join us, though, Rue. My favorite anime is the 101 Leafy stream, says Andrew. I agree. Though the dub is pretty awful. You have to watch the original Japanese with live English subtitles. Okay, got the legend. Hi, domo. Vatua YouTube, 101 Leafy desu. Wait, in Snack World, can I summon Pandal asks, Tyler Tube. I don't think so. That'll be kind of cool, though. PGMC says, too many live streams, but I picked you, Leafy, and I leave a like. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I don't like to push the likes too hard, because I do shout out a bunch of subscribers and stuff, so I feel like that's enough. But likes do help the streams get noticed by other people, which is always very helpful. Alright, let's change the... let's change this to Splatoon 2. Awesome. Change the game that we're playing. Did you ever play Ever Oasis? Asks Miles. No, I really want to, but I haven't had the time yet. I'm so sad. I need to play it. It looks great. Seriously? None? 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 I'm so sad. I've played with the legend before. I'm pretty sure he's on my friends list at this point. Camvids, welcome back. When do you get Splattershot Pro S Fuse Shadow? I forget. I think level 10. I have a video about all that stuff, though. What are your thoughts on Miitopia? I couldn't attend the stream because I was at school, Sir Rosa. On August 1st? That's abusive. I don't agree with that. School on August 1st. Jesus. I'm so sorry, Sir Rosa. I think it's absolutely hysterical. I guess, full disclaimer, this product is provided by Nintendo, as is Miitopia. But I think Miitopia is the funniest thing. If you watch the stream VOD, you'll see that I was having a lot of fun with it. I don't like the Persona 3 style, you can only control yourself, not your party members, though it does fit the game's atmosphere because your party members are just insane. It's really funny. So I guess it works in that sense. I think it seems to have quite a bit of depth to it, and it's really, really funny. So as long... Okay, surrender. As long as it's a long game, so as long as there's at least 20 hours of content, and there should be, since you can probably get to level 99, as long as there's at least 20 hours of content, I wholeheartedly recommend it. But since I haven't completed it yet, it's hard to say if I would buy it or not. However, there are 2 demos. If you watch the live stream, you'll see, okay, so this is really funny, I like it. But again, it kind of hinges on how much content there is. But since it is an RPG, there should be enough. So I feel pretty confident, considering that it's an RPG, I feel pretty confident recommending it. But, I'd say, not even like tune into live streams, but at least keep tabs on how many there are, if you're on the fence about it. But as of now, I'd say, if it continues, is kind of the concise way. If it continues being this good for a long enough time, then absolutely recommend it. Yo, look at this, we're halfway through, and I have 800. This is what happens when you get the EXP grinding lobby. Tyler says, Leafy, tell the viewers about your Miitopia character in my game. I forget. So many people added me to their Miitopia that I can't remember. Stop! You're being so no fun allowed, the legend. Stop. Taunting. You deserve it. Don't play Charger and Turf War, not cool. That's the uncoolest thing you could ever do. There are probably around 20 hours of gameplay in the first area alone if you're completionist about it, says Bulby. Okay, yeah. Then absolutely recommending Miitopia. There's 20 hours of gameplay in the first area alone. Welcome, Zarin Zephyr. Or sorry, thanks for coming. Says, gotta run. I got raid today. Oh, and wow. Have fun with your stream. Good luck in your raid. I know, Charger and Turf War, right, Andrew? Would you rather be a squid or an octopus, asks PGMC. Are you talking inkling or octoling or literal squid or octopus? Either way, octopus. It's okay. Don't shoot. Nice. This is the dream here. Consistent, what, 1600p? Favorite weapon in Splatoon 1, Camvids. I actually really like Slosher in Splatoon 1, but my favorite weapon was probably 96-gallon deco. Or sorry, absolutely the 96-gallon deco. Splash Wall plus Kraken, dude. Don't even. The ultimate crutch. Which is better, Miitopia or Fantasy Life, as Protofire? Well, I played like 150 hours of Fantasy Life and 3 of Miitopia, so probably Fantasy Life. How are you not dying, Astrubot? We've reached a peace treaty, since we have like 6 people that are friends with me. And we're just trying to grind experience. Is Gal any good in Splatoon 2? That's Great Calamity. I don't think any of the Gals have exceptional loadouts yet. It's the most points I've ever gotten, says Christina. Oh, wow. Aerospray or Splash-o-Matic, asks Taya. Splash-o-Matic still, I'd say. Ever Oasis is an amazing game, says J12 Cone. I'll have to check it out then. Dueth says, Leafy, you made my dream come true. I got a pic of you booyahing back. I always booyah back, Dueth. Why do you never use your special S highest key? Because I've done the testing. I've run the numbers, and the Aerospray MG's special generates less points than just running around spamming Aerospray. And since I'm only trying to gain points, not like win or anything, then I just spam Aerospray. Are the people in the stream in your game? Because these are people on my friends list. Either because they're donators or because they're personal close friends of mine. Usually moderators. Moderators always got on my friends list. Oh, don't. Ah, I'm so sorry, Rue. I noticed too late. When's the next stream? Is there another tonight? Asks Few Shadow. I mean, this is the second today, so definitely not. But the next stream is going to be tomorrow. We'll be streaming Salmon Run and Ranked. Tomorrow morning and tomorrow evening. Leafy, am I special? Asks Caleb. I wouldn't say so. I'm just joking, Caleb. Thanks for always coming to the streams. I really appreciate your presence. Oh, hey, Brown says, I'm joining Splatoon now. Awesome. Yes, Hyrulean Blizzard. Of course. Is ever Oasis related to Secret of Mana? Asks I'm Dead Inside. Nice name. Yes, it's made by the same, not made by the same guys, but it's directed by the same guy. I forget his name. But yeah. Welcome to Great Calamity. Calamity Ganon? Alright, let's go. Get this big area here. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Welcome, the legend. Oh, the legend is he on board now? Or is he just like salty, which is why he was spamming squid there. Where's even some green? Here we go. Joining your lobby, I will help. Thank you. Welcome, Awesome600. Thanks for subscribing. Subscribing is such an awkward word to say. I hate that. I guess I could say subbing. But that sounds weird. Welcome, Barry Gaming 101. Thanks for subbing. Okay, that works. That works. Top 10 anime betrayals, Caleb. I'm sorry. Chris, thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rue. Talk about top 10 anime betrayals. I've killed Rue on accident when jumping from above 2 times today. No kills, no kills. I'm so sorry, Rue. Michael O'Hara says, ban me. Gladly. I'll literally stop playing to ban you. If you ask to be banned, I will. If you ask to be timed out, I will do you one better and ban you. Do you know what time exactly the next stream is? Yeah, 11 a.m. Central for Salmon Run. Probably 5 p.m. Central for Ranked. If you do have a graphics tablet, can you give me a recommendation on what to buy? I have a Wacom Intuos, and it sucks. Ask John Dito. I have a Cintiq HD 13-inch. Not entirely sure I'd recommend it. I'm not a huge fan of the build quality. Is my main gripe with it. I don't know of any better ones, unfortunately, because, you know, I've never bothered looking into buying a new one. But, I'm not entirely sure I'd recommend, my Cintiq model. I would look around. I'd search up some stuff on Reddit and all that, and see what they recommend. It's a good tablet, for sure. Like, the tablet itself is really good, it's just the build quality that's kind of, lackluster. Welcome, Tyler Gray. Thanks for subbing. Okay, that works, yeah. It feels a little awkward to say. Thank you so much, Mel. Yes, how long have you been drawing? I do love your art. I've been drawing on and off for a very long time, since I was very young. But I don't draw very often. Welcome, Mario. Yeah, sorry for mixing up the games. I had it listed as Metopia on accident, but I fixed it now. Yeah, the legend is on board now, says Zella. I don't know if he's just kind of caught on or if he's actually watching the stream, but he's on board either way. It's Taylor Gray, says Taylor Gray. I never would have guessed. Alright, Mori Towers is just the worst for grinding. If we were on Pump Track, oh man, we get 2,000 every time. What abilities are you trying to get? Asked Drewbot. I am trying to get Inksaver Sup. Is really the main one. Don't shoot! Let's go. Tyler says, Leafy, tell the viewers about the fan art. I don't know what you're talking about. Did I miss something cool? Are you talking about paygrades? Because that's the cutest thing ever. And I've retweeted it like 3 times. And I pinned it to the, oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I pinned it to the art channel in the Discord. Paygrade drew my Inkling, and it's such an adorable drawing. Paygrade is a friend of mine that does art. Let's keep grinding points here. Hey, Spencer, what the heck, dude? Come on. Leafy, in your opinion, what game has the funniest ragdoll physics? Ooh, I have a good answer to this, but I can't remember which one it is. Little Big Planet, of course, is a given. Oh man, that's actually a good question. I'll have to come back to you on that one. Oh, no. Okay. You may proceed, mortal. Leafy, I want to play this, but I don't have a Switch or Splatoon 2, says Protofire. Oh, I'm so sorry. Speaking of having Splatoon 2, just a reminder, this product is provided by Nintendo. Hey, Ingrio, how's it going? Welcome back. I splatted Leafy. Wow, says Dueth. You splatted me. Why? The whole thing is that you aren't supposed to splat me. Are you Spencer? Don't do that. No. Chanito says, Leafy, I found this terrible Kotaku article. So you found a Kotaku article? Leafy, have you heard about Monster Hunter World, S-Drewbot? Yeah, it looks... I'm reserving judgment until I actually play it. I'll be streaming my first impressions for sure, because they're going to be strong either way. I'll either love it or hate it. I can tell that for sure. So I will certainly be streaming my first impressions of that. And we'll do some sub-Saturdays, if I enjoy it. Welcome, Emily. Thanks for subscribing, subbing, I don't know. Renton asks, Leafy, what's the worst game you've ever played? Oh, that's a tough question. What is the worst game I've ever played? I usually choose what games I play wisely. So, I haven't played any exceptionally terrible games. What game didn't I like that I played? Paper Mario Sticker Star, maybe? It's just, not a Paper Mario game. Gula says, I splatted Leafy twice with my roller. That's not something to be proud of, dude. You aren't supposed to be splatting people. You like Splatoon 1 or 2 more? Asked Highest Key. Splatoon 2, of course. Why do you do this in Turf War? Asked Arrow. It's, you get more, points on average. Canvids asked Leafy, do you know the PS2 game Sly Cooper? It was my childhood. I know it, but I haven't played it. Mario says, if you know a video game character named Tack, I love you even more. Of course I do. He even got a pretty odd Nickelodeon cartoon. That was kind of weird. If you haven't played Terraria, you should try it, says Pika Pro. I've played around 60 hours of it. I love it. Please make a new room, says Disapply. With a triple dots, the ellipse. No, we have a good room going. Though I guess I need to refresh my, my Inksaver sub. And I should probably scrub, too. But since I'm so close to, leveling these up, I'll roll my last 3 slots and then scrub them. And refresh my ticket, and then I'll make a new room. Leafy, do you have any yokai medals? Asked Caleb. Yes, of course I do. I just don't have as many as I would if Hasbro was actually, you know, good at distribution. Like, if Hasbro would let me give them their money, I would have several hundred more dollars of yokai medals. But they don't, so I don't. You think Splatoon 2 is a true sequel? I personally think it definitely is, Astrubot. Yes, I certainly do. It has so many improvements. No, please don't. Ah, dude, seriously? It has so many improvements, incredible new story mode, hero mode, just everything. So many new modes. I love it. Loadic Hop, sorry that your name didn't come up. Streamlabs glitches out sometimes. Thanks for subscribing. You play any mobile games? Asked Camvids. Yes, in fact, every Monday at 4 p.m. Central Time, I stream Yokai Watch Wibble Wobble, my favorite mobile game. What's your favorite amiibo gear? Asked Dark Savage. Either of the Inkling Girl ones, though I prefer... Okay, I prefer the looks of the new Inkling Girl one. However, ooh, they have a good thing going. I'm not going to intrude. I prefer the look of the new Inkling Girl ones, but they just have awful abilities. Like the shoes, incredible. I love the socks. But cold-blooded, seriously? When Echolocator doesn't even exist? No one uses Ink Mine. There are like 2 weapons with point sensor. Why cold-blooded, dude? We need to be able to swap the main abilities on amiibo gear. We should be able to invest like 100 ability chunks into an amiibo gear to change the main ability to make up for the fact that you can't order it from Splatnet. Either that or scanning an amiibo into your game should connect to Splatnet and enable it to sometimes pop up with amiibo gear, if that makes sense. Pearl Marina, stupid question, I know. That is a stupid question, because it's in the description that you're supposed to read. Uh-oh, let's go. What's your favorite franchise? Asked Young Collector. I guess the Kirby franchise is the most consistently incredible, but Pikmin, because I love Pikmin 2 just so much. Leafy, have you played Don't Starve? Asked Astro Octo. I've played around like 250 hours of Don't Starve, and I was a tester for Clay on their forums. I got to test a bunch of updates before they came out and help fix glitches and stuff. That was super fun. I love Don't Starve. I literally haven't bought the DLC because I know that it will take up too much of my time. It's not that I don't want to play it. It's that I know I shouldn't play it. We'll be streaming more Miitopia, asked Sir Rosa. Yeah, daily. So we'll have, actually, you know what? We'll do Salmon Run and Miitopia tomorrow. I misspoke. And then we'll do Ranked and Miitopia the day after. Kirby and Pikmin are great. Super Wolf Puppy. Christina asks, who is the Spencer person? I think it's Dueth. And he's splatting people on purpose. Not cool. I swear you're streaming every time I get on YouTube. Do you ever stop? Asks I hate Mondays. No, I don't. Never. Yeah, I need to refresh my Inksaver Subshake, but I'll do that after this, because we have a good room going, aside from Duelith. What special from Splatoon 1 are you happy to say bye to the most, asks Hillbill? Kraken or Inkstrike or Inkzuka or literally anything except Echolocator, which I would have liked to see come back. Skateboard Turtle asks, have you done a face reveal? No, and I never will. There's no point to it. It's creepy that people keep bugging me about it. You're grinding like crazy, says Jack M. Yes, I am. No killing, guys. Have you thought about doing a Don't Starve Together stream, asks Smallwee. That's a good idea. I didn't know so many of my subscribers played it. I haven't played it in a very long time, so I'm kind of rusty. But it would be fun, for sure. Oh god, my right eye is really itchy right now. It, like, burns. Allergies. I'm playing with one eye closed right now. We have a full arrow team. Dude, this is sick. No killing, this is a Christian server, says Angrio. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Okay. I'm doing alright in game, but my eye really hurts. This isn't fun. If you ever stream Don't Starve Together, just know I'm a Woody main, says Night Night. Oh, no. I like, WX98, I think his name is, the robot. Because I like how you can upgrade yourself with gears, and I like how gears restore everything when you eat them. It encourages you to play aggressively, and it rewards you for doing so. Since, for those who don't know, gears are special items that can only be gotten from destroying extremely dangerous and difficult to kill enemies. They're, like, made of clockwork. They're really cool designs. Hide in your ink to rest your eyes as weeaboo trash. I would have expected Weeaboo Trash to make a Chunibyo reference about my eye. Let's see. Oh yeah, Night Night says I'd overcharge you with Wicker. That's right. I liked when they added the overcharge thing. I guess that's kind of an out-of-date observation because they added that like 4 years ago. But that was a really cool addition. If you get struck by lightning while playing as the robot, you like move really fast for a couple of minutes, but it drains your sanity. How long have you been doing YouTube, asks Aiden? I've only been doing it seriously for around 2 months. Seriously, stop doing that, Dueth. Not cool. Hey Leafy, how do you get your Super Sea Snails? Asked Miles and Mystic. Welcome, Miles and Mystic. I ask you, how do you read the description? Leafy, have you played Costume Quest? Asks Astro Octo. Yes, that game is adorable. What's your favorite glitch from Splatoon 1 and 2? Asks Hillbill. The out of bounds of the Inkopolis glitch from Splatoon 1. That was really cool. MG Nishan asks, have any YouTubers served as an inspiration for you? No. They haven't. I don't want to sound rude, but I don't really, I just kind of do my own thing. I know that's a really disappointing answer, especially because I have a lot of friends that do YouTube, but I've never really taken inspiration from anybody. I just do me. Yeah, I guess I'll do Miitopia in the evening tomorrow. Switch it up. What's your biggest regret, Leafy? Asked Doodles. Streaming Splatoon 2. I'm joking. That's kind of a personal question, dude. My biggest regret is friending Dueth, because he's ruining our games. As soon as I get out of here, I'm blocking him. Which do you prefer, Miitopia or Fantasy Life? Asked Protofire. I already answered that, but you keep spamming it in the chat. I've only played 3 hours of Miitopia, but I played 150 of Fantasy Life, so obviously I'm going to say Fantasy Life for now. I'm guessing I'll still end up saying Fantasy Life, because I'm incredibly biased towards level 5. Like, level 5 could release a 1 hour long game that consists of staring at a blank white screen, and I'd be like, wow, this is so artistic! Level 5 added again with another hit! What's the worst moment in Splatoon you've ever had? Ask Weeaboo Trash. Any of the times in Splatoon 1 where I'd like ace the entire enemy team, get a quadra kill, but I'd die in the process, and then I have three teammates just standing around not getting on the tower, and I'd be like, dude, what are you doing? Get on the tower. I work so hard for you guys. Is re-rolling or scrubbing better? Asked Disapply. Disapply, your name sounds familiar for some reason. Are you like on Twitter or Discord or something? Because I feel like I know you. I feel like you're really good at this game. But, in my opinion, okay, here's the thing. Super Sea Snails are very, very finite. You only get some for leveling up, and you only get some, for completing Splatfests. Until Splatfests are over 2 years from now, and they'll probably let you grind Super Sea Snails by winning a ton of matches, you can't get unlimited Super Sea Snails. You can't grind them. So, you really want to only use Super Sea Snails on upgrading gear that you like, on adding slots to gear that you think is really good, looks really cool, or gear from brands that don't have 3-star equivalents, so that you can more efficiently grind ability chunks for those for the subs that they favor, if that makes sense. Meanwhile, scrubbing gives you the same effect as re-rolling, except for the fact that it requires some grinding, but you can't grind out slots. So in short, you can grind out rerolls, but you can't grind out slots. You can't grind Super Sea Snails. Therefore, adding slots is better than, or sorry, scrubbing is rerolling than scrubbing is better than rerolling. Sorry, kind of forgot what the question was. Hopefully that helps. Oh, Mick says Dueth isn't Spencer. What? Yes, he is, because Dueth was talking about splatting people with his roller, and the only person in that match was using a roller. Was Spencer. This Supply says, I'm on Discord and thanks for answering. Okay, I think I know you from the Splatoon 2 Academy Discord. It's great to see you, Disapply. I'm starstruck. Alright, let's see here. Nice. RJ says, I can't use Discord. I'm sorry. Alright, it's 10 p.m., so we can use Pump Track now, finally. Favorite game that isn't Nintendo, asks Infected Duck. Are you talking about on a Nintendo system or made by Nintendo? Because if you're saying made by Nintendo... Actually, you know what? Either way, it's Cave Story. Either way. By, Daisuke Amaya. It's a very old game, but it's incredible. And it's free. So download it, cavestory.org. One of my favorite games of all time. Let's go, Pump Track! So, are my slots rolled? Finally? What? Okay, whatever. I don't care. I'm scrubbing them now. Yeah, Snack World is coming to mobile, Michael Nguyen. The full game is coming in December. So I'll stream the mobile version too and compare it. Grizzco clothes do not specialize in anything, Max. Cuddle Gear, Amiibo, and Grizzco do not favor any brand, any subs. Welcome, Noah Williams. Thanks for subbing. Speaking of subbing, let's get to scrubbing here. That was pretty good, right? That was pretty good. Uh-huh. What happened? Oh, oops. Robinyan says, Leafy, you like Cave Story. I loved it for so long, it feels like fans are hard to find. Yeah, I played it pretty close to when it released. A few years after it released. It's so incredible. I love it. I've played it so many times. Oh, Protofire, no problem. It happens. Has been struck. Thank you for subbing. Beth, you cannot get Super Sea Snails from Grizzco. That would be cool if they were like a really rare reward. That would be really neat. Let's do... Bam. Soccer Hero, I'm not doing private battles because you can't grind XP with it. Caleb asks, Leafy, what's an apple? A tasty treat. Highest amount of kills you've ever gotten, asks Shadow. In Splatoon 2, it's like... It's like 29 or something. Welcome, Optical Decay. Brown asks, what's Discord? Discord is a live chat application for computer and phone. It's free. Have you played Animal Crossing? Asks RJ. It's one of my favorite franchises of all time. I've certainly invested over 1,000 hours cumulatively into the games. I have every single game, including Amiibo Party and Happy Home Designer. I love it more than anything in the entire world. Maybe not City Folk. Unwana Okokon, thanks for subscribing. Unwana Okokon? Ace Spade says someone told him that I am a pro Splatoon 2 player. I wouldn't say pro, but I really like the game. Santi asks, Leafy, are you a Japanese model? I wish. Oh my god, guys, I'm so sorry. Did I mess up the description? I copy and pasted it from, most of it from one of my old streams, so it must have that link to join the lobby from a couple days ago, and that's why people keep asking about a lobby. I'm so sorry, I'll update that. Someone tell, sorry, somebody tell Blue Pearl in the chat that I'm really sorry about that. Because that is absolutely my fault. How do you get the better food tickets? Asks Legendary Gamer. It's all random from Grizzco. Get hacked, asks Sleepy. What's your favorite concept of aerodynamics? I'll get back to you on that one. Oops. This supply says that filled so quickly. Are you a friend of mine? Like on Switch? Message me on Discord after this. What are your thoughts on Happy Home Designer? Asks MG Nishin. It has some incredible mechanical improvements. I'm happy that they added it to mainline Animal Crossing, but I'm really disappointed that they used the effort adding it to New Leaf instead of just making a new one on Wii U or Switch, to be quite honest. It introduced some incredible new mechanical changes that they really needed to just sort of advance the Animal Crossing genre, I suppose, since it's, you know, it's sort of its own type of genre. So it's up to them to advance it. They don't really have any competitors. And I think that the new room arranging system is definitely one of the biggest things that they needed. For sure. I think it's really fun. One second. Leafy, what weapon do you not want me to use in the next battle? Asks Santi. Don't use Arrow Meme. Your allies will hate you. And I might too. Oh no, Tristan. I'm proud of you. You know of any upcoming Splatoon 2 tournaments? Asks Leon. Yes, I do, but I forget the name. Follow Squidboards and Ink TV and all those good Twitter guys, and they'll keep you updated. And I retweet them. Would you like Animal Crossing for Switch? Asks Pandanoko Gaming. It is literally the one thing that I want the most at this point. I am so sad. I want to cry for 10 million years because I want it so bad, and they haven't even announced it yet. Well, no, they sort of have, because they said Animal Crossing Mobile will tie into the upcoming mainline one on console or whatever. So we know it's coming, we just don't know anything about it. Of course, I'll be covering both mobile and Switch very heavily. I'm an Animal Crossing fanatic. My favorite character is Kix, for those wondering. Followed by Digby. Ba-da-da-dum. I fixed the description, sorry guys. Thanks Leon for subscribing, I appreciate it. See you around sometimes. Yeah, they said that angry. It was at a financial, like, investors meeting. How heavily are we talking about, asks Sarosa. Pretty heavily. Opinions on amiibo features, asks Caleb. For Splatoon, I think they're fine. They're just aesthetic things, which is nice. That's what amiibo features should be. Josh asks, did you invest in a capture card before becoming big or started with the lower setup? I got a capture card many, many years ago just for funsies. Welcome, Zeno. Miles, I haven't gotten Cave Story for Switch yet. I'm waiting, one, for them to patch in the original soundtrack, because you need the original soundtrack and the original graphics. And two, I'm waiting for the multiplayer update. Alright. Kendall asks, what features do you want for Animal Crossing Switch? Switch mobile app integration so you don't need to friend people to play with them is my biggest requested feature. Santi says, Leafy, make the deepest voice you can do. I can't make my voice really deep. I have a pretty high voice. Angry says, I keep trying to join, but it says the squad is full and then sends me back. No, you have to stay. Don't press B or anything. Just wait for the timer to run out. And see if you can join next. What game do you think has the best music? Asks Giancarlo Nava. Did I pronounce that correctly? Stop it! No, stop! Okay, there's the Holy Trinity, I call it, of good video game music. Splatoon, Jet Set Radio, and The World Ends With You. Can you stream Animal Crossing Switch? SRJ, of course. And I'll play it with you guys. Fuse Shadow asks, Leafy, do you play Pokemon Go? I used to, but they kind of dropped the ball on it. Uh-oh. Why are Splatoon songs so catchy even though they're just gibberish? Asks Get Hacked. Because they still technically have lyrics. You can see the lyrics to Calamari Incantation on the Japanese Nintendo YouTube, if you can read Japanese. If you can't, I guess I could transcribe it for you guys, but I'm guessing somebody else has at this point. It's pretty cool. I watched it a ton of times yesterday, like, reading the lyrics. And I was like, oh, okay, so that's what they're saying there. Opinions on Amiibo Festival, asked Caleb. Never played it. I have it, but I've never opened it. Are you going to stream any of the Cave Story games? Asked J12 Cone. I mean, there's only one. I won't be streaming it, no. Ice-Key asks, have you ever heard of / do you like Earthbound? Of course I've heard of it. And it's also my second favorite game of all time. So I certainly like it. If you do play any sports, asked Optical Decay. No. The only sport I play is competitive not going outside. Do you have any pets? Asked Miles. Nope, too many allergies. If I didn't have any allergies, I would have a husky or a Malamute or something like that. They're really cute. Or a corgi. Da 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 da. Have you heard of or played Hotline Miami? Asked Game Is Real. I've heard of it. Haven't played it yet. It's a little too violent for me. It's like super bloody, and I've heard that you have to kill dogs, which makes me sad. Xbox Kid says, favorite YouTuber, thanks, even though I don't stream Xbox games. Nice. There it is! Our first Ink Saver sub. What's your favorite Splatoon song? SRJ. Friendless by ABXY. Angel, I just did a bunch of flashcards and I learned it one day. I was just like, I'd like to read Kana. So I learned how to. Oh, and then here come the snarky people coming like, hypoallergenic dogs, though? No, my allergies are special kinds. So they're completely different from normal dog allergies and all that. So no. Like, come on. I'm not an idiot. You think I would have considered that by now? Seriously? Good job on the ink savers, says Xbox Kid. Thank you. I'm trying. Why isn't my chat moving, asks the Mixed Gamers. You probably have to refresh. YouTube freaks out sometimes. Protofire says, Leafy is love, Leafy is life. I agree. Oh, God. I hate rollers. Sir Rosa, I don't appreciate your sass today. He says, Leafy, are you sure you're not an idiot? Not entirely sure. Oh, skill. It's all skill. John asks, does Leafy know how to get drink tickets? Considering that I'm using one right now, probably. Unless you're asking me how to, in which case you have to grind Salmon Run. Alright, let's go. Ranch or mustard, asks Xbox Kid. Never had either. Ketchup? Does that count? Leafy, do you like Pokemon games? Asks Shadow. Love them. Played every mainline one and most spin-offs. Optical Decay asks, Leafy, can you say croissant? Sure. I try. Sir Rosa says, Leafy, we still love you even though you're an idiot, I swear. That's what you get for trying to splat people in Turf War. Skill Brush or Skill Bucket, asks Hillbill. Skill Brush for sure. Okay, we're doing pretty alright on points here. Too many people trying to kill me. Stop it, Skill Bucket. Bucket Man is coming for us. How do you get ability drinks, Leafy, asks Gamer Logan? I just said, but I'll repeat it. You just do Salmon Run. That's the only way to get them. They're random Salmon Run rewards. Leafy, what's your favorite type of salad, asks Skychain Liliana. I'm not enough of a salad connoisseur to have a favorite type. I guess I like salad with chicken in it, if that counts. Richard asks, do you have any tips for chargers? I can't get my aim. Watch Power's streams on Twitch. I can like retweet one of his tweets so you guys can see him. Power's really good with charger and he plays it quite a bit. I'm not good with charger, so I don't have any tips. But Power's the coolest. He'll answer any questions you have. RJ asks, Leafy, what do you mean by Skill Brush and Skill Bucket? It's just a sarcastic way of referring to Octobrush and Tri-Slosher. Because they're incredibly easy to hit people with and kill very, very fast. It's just being sarcastic. Are you still going to do something with Yokai Watch, asks Brown? A lot of people ask me that. And I feel like the people that ask that are the same people that don't pay attention. Because I still stream Wibble Wobble every Monday at 4 p.m. Central. And people are like, Leafy, do you stream Wibble Wobble? Do you still stream Wibble Wobble? When are you going to stream Wibble Wobble again? And I'm like, well, you know. And yeah, I'll be covering Psychic Spectres a ton. I'm going to be the go-to channel for competitive Psychic Spectres. Hey, da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh my god, seriously? I want to ask, what's your favorite weapon that not many people use or find useful? Splash-o-Matic. I think it's really good. Yes, Angry Ozen. Welcome, Brown. Thanks for subbing. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll do Yokai Watch 2 online battles every day. It'll be awesome. Leafy, I have a question, says Tony. Then ask it. Mel says, I'm very tempted to have Leafy's laugh as my ringtone. Proud to be a Skill Brush main, says Slurp Juice. Oh, God. You know what? It's good to have pride. Don't be ashamed of things, even if you should be. Like, maining Skill Brush. When are you going to stream Splatoon 2? Asked Secret Agent Lucario. Never. I will never stream Splatoon 2. Potato Kid, come on. Miles of Music, you are correct. He says, you really don't know this reference. Is today Tuesday? I don't know that, actually. If anyone in the chat does, feel free to let me know. That's kind of funny. Oh, no, I'm so sorry, Christina. I didn't realize it was you until it was too late. Legendary Gamer XL asks, Leafy, question. Why is your voice so relaxing? I don't know. I don't really try. What's your favorite meme? Asks young Carlo Nava. That's a good question. Probably the sweating guy with the towel on his forehead. I have like 10 different sweating memes saved in my meme folder. You're funny, says Brown. Thank you. That's a good joke. Uh-oh. Come on, stop. I'm surrendering, stop. No. Come on, not cool. Oh, it's from the Donkey Kong Country show, says I is Key. That is the greatest show ever. I love, any of the songs are good, but I Want to Be the Star is, objectively the best song. Good night, Tyler. Thanks for coming. Have you considered streaming Splatoon 2, asks Max? I've considered it, but I don't think anyone would watch. If you're farming chunks, why are you not using the proper brand, asks Shot Conan. Firefin is the proper brand. Hate to break it to you. Will you stream Roblox, asks Zella? I don't know. Alright, so... See, all of these guys are out to get me, which is super uncool. So, I didn't manage to get a lot of points today. Welcome, Andrew. Thanks for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. Did you ever watch the Mario TV show? It's so dated, it's funny, asks Caleb. I've seen the Super Mario Bros. 3 cartoon, and I unironically enjoy it. Well, maybe sort of ironically. But I've never seen the Super Mario Bros. Super show. Well, I've seen a couple episodes, but I haven't seen a lot of it. But I've seen the entire Super Mario Bros. 3 cartoon. It's incredible. When will you be streaming ARMS again, Esther Rosa? I'm not entirely sure. Next update, probably. Thank you, Kirby Hero, for following. I don't know why he did, because I'm not streaming right now on Twitch. Alright, my voice is incredibly tired today. I've streamed for like 5 hours. So that's going to be our last match. We got one whole Inksaver sub in almost 2 hours of grinding. I'm proud of myself. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Sorry about my voice. Ugh, God, this hurts. I need to rest. I will see you guys tomorrow for some more Splatoon, some more Metopia. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, like Little Dino has. Turn on notifications by clicking the bell if you don't want to miss a thing. Follow me on Twitter and Discord if you want some extra updates just to make sure you aren't late. And I'll catch you later. Thanks for coming. Bye.